Good morning from your local National Weather Service office in La Crosse. This is an update on the increasing potential for freezing rain to develop across much of the area. In some areas today, but in many other areas by tonight into the day on Tuesday. From an impact standpoint, the main impact we're really worried about is icy, untreated roadways, especially tonight into tomorrow as temperatures fall well below freezing. And in a few areas where ice does accumulate the most, there is some potential for minor tree damage and perhaps some power outages. In general, I'll show you a map here in a second, but we expect anywhere between about a tenth to as much as 3/10 of an inch of freezing rain to occur, again, over much of the area, and that will be split between northern areas today and then more southern areas tonight into the day on Tuesday. Looking at today, temperatures farther south will be warm enough that we'll see mainly just rain developing through the morning and afternoon hours. However, as you head further north, say generally north of a Charles City to La Crosse to Necedah, Wisconsin line, we do expect mostly freezing rain as temperatures will fall below freezing during the morning hours today and continue to be below freezing through much of the day. In general, up to 2/10 of an inch could fall in those areas with very icy conditions developing, again, especially for untreated roadways. And from a timing perspective, precipitation will spread in from the south and west, generally from about just after sunrise across far southern portions, arriving generally along and east of the Mississippi River sometime toward mid or late morning. A second round of precipitation then overspread the area very late tonight into the first half of the day on Tuesday. By that point, we'll see much colder temperatures working into the area, such that most areas will be seeing just freezing rain by that point. Up to 2/10 of an inch is possible once again of additional ice accumulation for areas further south, lesser amounts to the north. Very slick conditions are possibly developing during this time, especially with temperatures ending up in the 20s. So if you have travel plans late tonight and during the Tuesday morning commute, you really want to keep an eye on this one as travel conditions could be severely impacted for the Tuesday morning commute. From a storm total, ice accumulation potential maybe up to a third of an inch in those red areas where we see two rounds of freezing rain overlap. There is still some question about how much additional freezing rain will occur in western areas late tonight into the day on Tuesday. That's something we'll keep an eye on. But regardless, this is going to be a mess for many areas by the time we roll into later tonight and through the morning Tuesday. Also, farther north, there is potential for a little bit of snow. Most of this will fall as freezing rain. But areas generally north of Highway 29 could see maybe an inch, maybe up to two in a worst case scenario of snowfall occurring with the system. Though again, the main concern is freezing rain. Again, from a travel impacts perspective, icy travel is possible today near and north of I-90 with freezing rain, and travel by Tuesday morning for most areas could be severely impacted due to falling temperatures and continued freezing rain. Thank you very much for your time and checking out this briefing. Stick with us today. We'll keep the forecast updated, and we'll have the latest information available for you, hopefully by late morning to early afternoon.